So in this segment, we're going to be talking about Theresa May absolutely bodying Jeffery Donaldson and sending the brother to Shadow Realm. Donaldson did not realise who he's dealing with, especially when the DUP had a much better relationship with Theresa May and could have actually avoided a lot of the problems they're facing now. But Brexit eats another son, and the DUP were consumed by Brexit. So let's watch this video.
I note that there is no reference to what has been referred to in the papers as a bill in relation to, and I'm going to use the word, the Northern Ireland Protocol, and possibly to varying the terms of the treaty unilaterally. Can I say to my right honourable friend, and he will not be surprised if I say this, that I do not feel that that would be the right move for the government, that I think the government needs to consider not just some immediate issues, but also the wider sense of what such a move would say about the United Kingdom and its willingness to abide by treaties which it has signed.
So what she's talking about is the UK's the UK hinting at unilaterally getting rid of the protocol, and she's talking about what about future agreements the UK makes, and also the precedent it sets as well that it's okay to break international law. So it's going to cut to Jeffery Donaldson. He makes an absolute fool of himself.
I will give way to the right honourable.
I thank the former Prime Minister for giving way. Can I say to her, with great respect that I hold her in, that surely what is more important here is the Good Friday Belfast Agreement and the need to protect...
The irony is, I don't think the DUP actually backed the Good Friday Agreement, did they?
...the political institutions. I stood in the election last week. Not a single unionist member was returned to the Assembly that supports the protocol.
But the vast majority of them do, so unlucky.
There is no consensus for this.
You never asked for consent when it came to Brexit. Why would consent on both sides be important now?
Needs to be dealt with. It is harming our economy. It is driving up the cost of living.
The actual cost of living is 8% lower. So the Cantor study they cited previously, the DUP recently, the Cantor report he was quoting from, this is Ian Paisley, from what was later published, showed on average consumers here in Northern Ireland pay 8% less for groceries than those in Britain. So unlucky, mate. So what is that, strike 3? You're out?
It is undermining political stability in Northern Ireland. It threatens the Good Friday Agreement. It has to be dealt with.
That's not true. It doesn't threaten the Good Friday Agreement. It protects the Good Friday Agreement. So Donaldson there, just full of rubbish.
Say to the right honourable gentleman that I put a deal before this House which actually met the requirements of the Good Friday Agreement and actually enabled us not to have a border down the Irish Sea or to have a border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. Sadly, the DUP and others across this House chose to reject that, but it was just such an opportunity for what he wanted.
That's absolutely fatality there, that Theresa May actually... It's true that under Theresa May's withdrawal agreement, we would not be facing anywhere the problems we're facing now. There wouldn't be a border down the Irish Sea. However, the DUP rejected it, and in the end, they got a far, far worse deal than what they wanted. You know, a deal that genuinely jeopardises unionism and treats Northern Ireland very differently to the rest of GB. But the DUP overplayed their hand and they suffered for it. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, support the channel on Patreon if you can, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.